Welcome to Key Tech. Please describe this channel if you are interested in today's video. It is reported that the Indian consortium Tata successfully poached a core technical team of Foxconn in India on the condition of a 20% salary increase. This means that Tata has begun to target Foxconn. This is a major threat to Foxconn's development in India, and may even it affects Foxconn's survival in India. Since 2019, driven by Apple, Foxconn, Wistron, Pegatron, etc. have successively rushed to India. They are trying to take advantage of India's ultra-low labor costs to recreate the glory they have achieved in China. They had high hopes for their development in India. Beautiful vision. Among them, Wistron was very decisive. It sold its factories in mainland China and tried to start a new business in India, but it was also the first to fail. Wistron set up a factory in India a year later than Foxconn, and it took more than 2 years of development to have 10,000 workers in India. This is far from the 80,000 workers it has in mainland China. However, even with such a small scale, the Indian consortium Tata also took a fancy. After more than a year of entanglement, Wistron was forced to sell the factory to Tata in 2023. In 2023, Apple's iPhone 15 only allocated 1% of its share to Wistron. It can be said that Wistron has basically left the foundry industry. After Wistron, Pegatron was the last to set up a factory in India. However, in 2023, Indian media reported that Tata had extended an olive branch to Pegatron, hoping to cooperate with Pegatron. However, referring to the original treatment of Wistron with this approach, one can think that Tata is just a weasel giving New Year greetings to the rooster. It is not well-intentioned, but its purpose is probably to acquire Pegatron's factory in India. As Foxconn is the largest foundry in India, Tata has not directly provoked it. The industry once thought that India might want to set an example to attract foreign investment for the sake of face, so it should not take action against Foxconn. However, now Tata has begun offering favorable terms to poach one of Foxconn's technical teams in India means that Tata may take action against Foxconn at any time. Tata will eventually take action against Foxconn, presumably to put pressure on Apple. If Tata does not fully control the iPhone foundry in India, it will be difficult for Apple to submit. After all, it can be seen from Apple's past practices that Apple is also a strong company will generally not cooperate with a strong company like Tata. Doing so will put Apple at the mercy of others. However, if Tata acquires the factories of Pegatron and Foxconn in India, then Apple will have to cooperate with Tata to manufacture iPhones in India. In this way, Tata can increase the OEM cost of iPhone, and profits can be further increased. And the Indian market is a developing market. Data for 2023 shows that although iPhone sales in India are not large, the growth rate is the fastest. This makes Apple unwilling to abandon the Indian market, and India requires that iPhones be manufactured in India. This prompted Apple to ask Foxconn and others to set up factories in India. In this way, it is only a matter of time before Tata takes action against Foxconn. In fact, things that have been detrimental to Foxconn and its partners have happened in India before. Foxconn has only more than 50,000 factory employees in India, which is the same as Foxconn once had in mainland China. Compared with the 1.3 million factory, it can be said to be dwarfed, but with such a small number of workers, Foxconn's Indian factories have repeatedly experienced shutdown problems. Terry Gou, the younger brother of Foxconn founder Terry Gou, followed him to India to set up a factory to make power supplies for iPhones. Last year in March, a fire broke out in Guo Taichiang's factory, burning 4 of the 10 production lines. India also has a reputation as a cemetery for foreign capital. Although it seems that India has repeatedly imposed heavy fines on foreign-funded companies, considering the huge influence of Indian consortiums on the Indian Congress, it is difficult to say that there is no shadow of Indian consortiums behind it. Just like when Vodafone was India issued billions of dollars in fines, and later Indian consortiums intervened in the telecommunications industry. These emerging operators quickly surpassed Vodafone. It can be seen that the influence of Indian consortiums is behind these unfavorable practices for foreign-funded enterprises. Tata's acquisition of a core technical team of Foxconn in India may be a signal for Tata to take action against Foxconn. With Tata's determination to intervene in iPhone OEM, Tata really needs to acquire Foxconn's Indian factory in order to realize its role as Apple OEM wish, unless Apple does not want the Indian market, in which case Terry Gou may have regretted setting up a factory in India. In the end, I am afraid that he will not be able to escape the fate of being picked by an Indian consortium.